Alright, as you can see, down in the mini map you have this green circle is letting me know that I have to go up top. And it is pointing me to the Idea Incubation Lab. So yes, forging permissions.
Prompt and primed for action. I like that. Your outfit, though, that'll get you noticed immediately.
You had a plan for that, as I recall. There's no dearth of lab assistants to accost, but they're only doing their jobs. Do we really have to render one of them unconscious just to improve my sartorial splendor?
I'll chalk that up to compassion rather than squeamishness, but no, we don't have to. Can you talk your way into a new set of clothes?
Camouflage reconnaissance is practically my middle name.
Everything has a place in the eternal alchemy. Work, you thieves, or I'll toss you all into a pot and make a huge batch of simp stew.
That's Slass's lab manager. A real pushover, right?
You there! Did you forget what my boot feels like on your neck? Because I can remind you.
Yep, a real pushover. We're gonna need something flashy to make her leave her post.
Excelsior. Containment's at max capacity. There must be a leak in the tank.
Too late. Containment breach. Oh dear. Am I in love or do you
Wake up, you lazy slobs. Quit shirking and get working right now.
She's starting to crack. One more thump and she'll shatter.
Chief? I think we have a serious problem here.
That does it. Step aside, troglodytes. I'll handle this myself.
Vilka's on the move. Now's our chance. Nicely done, Savant. So far, you've displayed a genuine knack for this sort of work.
Thanks, but this was the easy part. Sneaking past the arcane eye will be dangerous.
Not with this most excellent forgery. I'm eager to test our methods against those of the Arcane Eye. Secret society versus secret police. Who comes out on top?
We're about to find out. Meet me at Gore's lab, and let's see if our little ersatz authorization passes muster.
Again, exit that instance and then make your way back down to the bottom level in Asuran.
research.
Maybe.
Did the inquest have anything?
What? I've done nothing. What is this ordinance?
All ordinances are on file in the basement of the ministerial house. Okay.
Excelsior.
Need backup here.
All spatial parameters are within clear.
We'll never get recruits. These
certainly
dust
know
bunnies
how to
have no
reassure a
interest in
traveler.
gut-wrenching, mind-blowing war. The mists are too exclusive.
There's Rack from the Arcane Eye. We'll need to get by him to get in. He's good.
Stand aside. The Arcane Council sent us to survey the situation. They're waiting on our report.
You're out of your league. The Arcane Eye is handling this for the Council.
Not anymore. See this? Signed by High Counselor Flax himself.
Glitch. This is just typical. Those bureaucrats distrust everything unless they can micromanage it. Your presence here is redundant and unnecessary. But you have authorization, so you can go in. Just know that I'll be watching you.
So far, so good. Now to see what they're hiding.
Hold everything. This isn't Gore's body, is it?
It sure isn't. Which means Gore's oh-so-convenient death is merely a ruse. But whose ruse? We need more clues.
Keep that up and I'll give you a bruise. Lose.
Stop right there. You idiots have seen enough. You're interfering with an official Arcane Eye investigation. Move along. Now, before I have to send for more body bags.
Time to go. But we're onto something. Let's regroup with the other orders. I want to hear what they and Zojia make of this.
My keen sense of smell detects something fishy here. Let's check in with Zojia.
We'll never get recruits. These dust bunnies have no interest in gut-wrenching, mind-blowing war.
Someday.
So Gore's death was a fraud. How does knowing that help us? The problem is still Elder Dragons. While you poke around in back alleys or libraries for information, the Vigil is out there fighting.
And while you're fighting, Whispers is setting up the means to deliver a death blow. We appreciate the distraction you provide, but you don't really think you're going to overpower an Elder Dragon, do you?
Swords alone won't get results. Neither will intrigue. The Priory supports a more holistic approach. We intend to learn all we can about the dragons and their weaknesses before we strike.
Rack's Arcane Eye agents were all over Gore's lab. They removed the body they claimed was Gore, but it wasn't. I suspect he's still alive.
If he is, the Arcane Eye has him. They run a remote facility in a human village called Garenhof. It's isolated, remote, a perfect place to stash Gore.
Finally, a concrete objective. Just say the word, and I'll have Vigil soldiers standing by to storm Garenhof.
No, Racht is too good at this game for that to work. But I'm better. We can use Garenhof's low profile against him. I say we stage a demonstration and get ourselves arrested. Racht will haul us in to avoid undue attention. Then we break out and bring Gore with us.
Regrettably, I cannot participate. I must confer with my colleagues in the Priory, but I wish you luck. Let's regroup when the mission is complete.
I want you to take it from here, Savant. I'm going with Crasso to help the Priory look into Gore's theory. We both need to make inroads with the orders for my long-term plan to be viable. Work with whichever one here you think will get the job done.
I will. I'm as eager to figure this out as you are. And eventually, you'll need to share some details about this long-range plan of yours. Now, what's next?